Hey, how you doing? I'm out here at the new property again, and I just got done unloading another load. I'm all winded now, but I brought 2 saws with me. That's just because I know I'm going to be here for a little bit, and they need some run time. Not really cutting time, just running. Getting ring seated, heat cycling, you know, all that fun stuff. So I'm going to show you a little footage from that. But one of them is SMITTY'S Super XL Auto, and the other one is Bodie's Super XL Auto. So I'm probably going to make a couple of cuts here, but you should notice that SMITTY'S is running just a little better. That's just because it's a little further along in the break-in process. I think it's on its 3rd tank, and Bodie's, today is the first start for Bodie's. So, you know, you're gonna get to see Bodie's saw run for the first time, first heat cycling. I'll probably make a couple little real quick cuts, but one thing to notice here is that you're gonna notice that the SMITTY'S saw is just a little further broke in, and you're gonna notice that it's running just a little bit better. So something for you to think about whenever you're building your saws is, you know, they take break-in time till they start running exactly the way they're supposed to run. So don't expect them to run perfectly the first time you start them. You know, you got to get your rings seated. Without having them ring seated completely, your compression's not going to be where it should, and you won't be pulling as large of a charge through the transfers because you're not building the proper pressures and all that stuff. Like going the downstroke of the piston, because the rings are bleeding compression through, they won't build as much pressure below the piston to create enough crankcase pressure to push the full charge up. So, you know, whenever you first build a saw with new rings or a new piston or anything like that, you'll notice that it doesn't run as well. Some saws take longer than others. Some types of rings take longer than others. Like caber rings, they take a little longer. Chrome cylinders that haven't been scuffed up or honed or anything, they're going to take, you know, a really long time. So, you know, just something for you to look at here in this video is, you know, a little break-in process here, I guess you can say. So, hey, check it out. There's Cody. There's one of our puppies.
Baby.
There's Jakey. He fell asleep. Where's Levi? He's out there.
Levi just said hi, YouTube.
This is our living room. I got some work to do. Dad's deer is still on the wall. But we got some work to do. Here's our living room. This is gonna be our kitchen. Hi, Levi. Had to put in all the appliances. You can see we got toys out here for the kids.
They're everywhere.
She's an old house.
It's right there.
This is our dining area. Nice big window over here. It's nice to just sit here and stare out the window sometimes. We'll see deer come down into the field or groundhog or whatever. But this is it. This is the new home, isn't it?
Yep.
What are you doing? You're playing with toys.
Yeah.
What do you got there?
I'm snapping it back off.
Oh, you got a Sonic toy.
Yeah.
It says to pull them apart.
Pull them apart and put them back together.
It's like a puzzle.
Just like Daddy with chainsaws.
That's what you used to do. You used to.
Got another room over here. We haven't decided what we'll do with this. This used to be my dad's bedroom. This is This here is the door to the upstairs, which I'm probably gonna pull this door off. He put it on there to close the upstairs off so he wasn't heating it. And this is our door out to the porch. But you can see we got a bunch of stuff piled up on the porch just because we're gonna be doing some stuff in here that we don't want that stuff in our way. So, you know, there's Levi again. You enjoyed that. You know, a little bit on the breaking of a saw. You know, she takes time. It's one of those things, it don't matter how much in a hurry you get, it takes time. You know, you gotta burn those tanks of fuel through it to get it broken all the way. There's just nothing you can do about it. But in other news, we are still moving here. You know, I'm bringing out about a load. Sometimes 2 on the weekend, but usually just 1. It just kind of depends on what I got going on, really. Now, I'm still sick. I'm having to edit this video because I can't stop coughing. That's because I just did all this exercise, and now I'm like... But I'm getting there, you know. She's going to take... Now I'm going to have to edit the snot out of this video because I'm coughing so much. I just got done unloading the truck and the trailer. We're talking fridge, the whole 9 yards, and I'm winded. And because I'm getting over this cold, I can't stop coughing. You know, I'm getting better though. It's coming slowly. It's just whenever I start exercising, you know, start moving around and doing stuff and having to take that deep breath, that's really triggering the cough. But we're getting there. We're getting moved. You know, now in the last video about this property, I was talking about this field. Let me turn the camera around for you just in case you missed it. So in the last video, I was talking about this field and different options. And the more I think about it, the more I'm liking the idea of livestock. A simple barn, 1 or 2 cows, some chickens, you know. I kind of like that idea more than anything. So that would mean I'm gonna have to turn this into a meadow. And I'm not sure what you plant for a meadow for cows and stuff. You know, I've never done that before, so you know, we're gonna have to figure that out. Probably plant it by hand. Just, you know, get some seed, start spreading it by hand, I guess. I don't think it's something you plant like corn or whatever. I think you can plant it like grass, just toss it on the top. At least I hope so. These corn stalks and everything, I'll probably just leave them poke up like that. And after the grass starts growing or whatever, yeah, I'll mow it a couple of times, get her shaved down, and I'll probably just keep after it until I can get the fence up, get the farm built, or the barn, I should say. But I'll probably just have to keep up with the grass, whatever I end up planting, you know, by mowing it, until I get the barn and the fence and everything in. But I think that's the direction I want to go, unless somebody can change my mind. I'm not against planting something here to, you know, help me earn some revenue. So, I mean, you can see it's just, she had corn in it last year. This corn didn't grow very well. She only got about 5 foot, which, if you're familiar with field corn, that's pretty low. For some reason, this soil here doesn't grow corn the greatest. The farmer, he rotates. So one year you'll see like sorghum and oats. This year was corn. I think for the last 2 years, he was planting that Timothy mix kind of hay stuff. So he will rotate it around, but since this is now mine to tend to, I gotta figure out what to do, you know? But I'm thinking a barn here, probably maybe even right here where I'm standing. Just a simple structure, just big enough for a cow or two, and a chicken coop or whatever. And then just turn this sucker into a meadow. Run a fence the whole way along, down and around and out. Now, I don't know how much room you need for a cow or two. I'd be happy if I had enough room here for one. And I got an acre here, so I think I got enough here for one. I don't know if I can do two. I'd probably have to buy feed if I went two. I don't even know. I'd probably have to buy feed even if I had one, just to, you know, just for like winter months or whatever. You know, buy some hay and stuff. But, of course, then I need storage for hay. Unless I buy a couple round bales and just flop them here on the ground. You know, those ones that are wrapped up in plastic. That'd be an option. But, yeah, that's what we're at there. Now, in case you're wondering, this wooded property here is not mine. My property line ends at the tree line right there. So just in case you were wondering about that, that is not my property. The gentleman who owns that has like 1,500 acres or something like that. Same guy that owns the field way over here. He owns all that. And that's a pretty decent patch of woods up there. If you tried to walk across it, you'd get 2 hours till you got across it. On the very, very far side, there's an orchard. So there's a lot of deer traffic through here, a lot. They'll come right down through here and out right about the middle of the field. You see that tree stump there? About from that tree stump down, you'll see them coming down through the field and across. So there's a lot of traffic. And they're going down here to these fields, is what they're doing. That over there, it's like a swamp looking thing. It's like a little swamp right in the middle of the field. They tried clearing it up, but it just comes back. There's been, I think, 2 farmers through that property since I've been here, or since I grew up here. And they both tried clearing that little spot down there. You see it in the middle of the field? They both tried clearing it up, but you just can't. It's just too swampy. And it ends up turning into that. The funny thing is it's completely full of frogs. At night, you can hear them down there squealing away. We used to get down there at night and, well, go frog hunting, I guess you could say. And we had a lot of fun doing that. But, yeah, there's a little update from you from today. I got to do some work here, you know, around the shed, get some stuff cleaned up. I'm going to have to put some concrete down you know, I got some work to do here. I have been researching the internet for out here. It does look like I have two options. I can go with a dish or I can go with Starlink. The difference with dish is they basically charge you for the equipment after you're done with it, and Starlink charges you for the equipment up front. But as far as the monthly fees go, they're about the same. Now, one of the differences there too is that Starlink's internet service is way better. So I'm kind of leaning towards that. We'll see though. I haven't made the final decision yet on how I'm going to do that. So, you know, we got to figure out something for internet service. And today's one of those days we're out here and we have no cell phone service. Unless there's a spot here in the middle of the driveway. If I'm standing there, I can get 2 bars and make a call. But right now in the house, we can't make a call. So I'm thinking about trying to get like a booster antenna on the house to take care of that. I've heard they exist, but I've never seen them, never played with them, never researched them. So that's something I'm gonna have to look into here as well. But I did decide though, I'm not gonna turn the patio into the workshop. I am gonna turn the shed into the workshop. So we are gonna continue with that plan with putting the workshop in the shed. I figured just because the electricity is already out there and everything, I just got to basically pour concrete, throw up 2 walls, and I got my shop. It'll be the easiest solution. And, you know, if I want more parking space or garage space or something, we'll look at that down the road. But for now, I think that's what I'm going to do, is just turn that 1 bay into the workshop. So that's what we'll be doing. We're going to have to pour some concrete. But, yeah, a little quick update from today. Little chainsaw breaking in and stuff. And hey, we'll catch you on the next one. Later.